All of you. Good evening. First of all, let me thank Dr. Sachin to spend some very good time with you all bright and brilliant children. I'm really honored and blessed. So we will know a few facts about Mahashivratri. Mahashivratri, as you all know, Doctor has already told you, it is on the 1st of March 2022. It is very, very, very important and a significant celebration celebrated by most of the Hindus. Mahashivratri is dedicated to Hindu god Shiva. It is a celebration of how Lord Shiva saved the world and his generosity in upbringing the whole Loka into a shining star in the Vishwa. He is the destroyer who ends the cycle of time, which in turn begins with the new creation. Mahashivratri is celebrated on the new moon day, 13th night and 14th day of Palguna Krishna Chaturdashi. That is one day before Amavasya. You would have heard of the name Amavasya. This is according to the Hindu calendar. It normally comes during the month of February, sometimes in March. Devotees during this time visit temples in the early morning, then offer their prayers, observe fast, perform Rudrabhisheka. As you all know and have heard that Vishnu is supposed to be known as Alankara Priya. He wants to be decorated in very, very colorful manner. He enjoys being decorated. But Ishvara, that is Shiva, is very fond of Abhisheka. He is called Abhisheka Priya. Then people do offer Bilvarchana. I'm sure all of you would have seen and heard about Bilva. There will be Bilva tree. Normally, 3 leaves are put together and it is very, very sacred and auspicious. And Shiva is supposed to be liking it. So people, they take great honor and prestige and devotion in offering Bilva Patra to Lord Shiva, and they offer Bilvarchana. The leaves are always 3 together clubbed. Then the devotees chant sacred mantras like Rudram, Chamakam, Chame, and all many more Shivastutis. Devotees meditate also. They pray the whole night. Normally, all celebrations are being celebrated during daytime. But for Shiva, Shivaratri, it is celebrated during night times. Most of the people, they do Jagarana. You would have heard of it. They fast also. Then they want to spend the whole night offering prayers, doing japa, tapa, namasmarana, meditation, anything to do with Lord Shiva. They take pride in doing it. This day is also believed to be the day Lord Shiva married Parvati. So again, it is very, very, very auspicious. And it is also believed that the universe was established on this day. This is the brief background of Shivaratri, why people celebrate Shivaratri. And we also have a very interesting small story to tell you all so that you will remember very well and know why this is celebrated as Mahashivratri. The legend says that the Shivaratri is celebrated as the day when Lord Brahma, the creator of the universe, and Lord Vishnu, the protector director of the universe, got into an argument about the supremacy of each other. Brahma felt he was greater than Vishnu. Vishnu thought he was greater than Brahma. The argument continued. While they were thus engaged in the fight or argument, a shining Shivalinga all of a sudden appeared in between the two of them. Both Shiva and Vishnu, they were surprised. It just went up into the sky. It was so huge. It went up into the sky through the clouds and seemed to have no beginning or end at all. Awestruck by its magnitude, Brahma and Vishnu decided to compete to find out who is really greater. But so what they did was, when they saw this huge Shivalinga touching almost the sky height, they decided, let us compete and find out the end of the linga, and with the winner establishing supremacy over the other. So Brahma started his journey into the sky, and Vishnu descended into the deep depths of the world. Brahma, in his journey, came across a ketaki flower. It will be like almost like champak flower, yellow in color. Again, once again, liked and loved by Mahashiva. So that ketaki flower that had been placed at the top of the linga, Brahma kept on, he was traveling, and he saw that there was a flower, but it was not on the top of the linga. It had floated down. During the course of time, it had floated down, and he picked up the flower, and Brahma, not known why, he lied by saying that he had reached the top of the linga by using the flower as a proof. He held a ketaki flower in his hand. He said, I have reached the top of the linga, so I am the winner. This angered Shiva. Shiva was watching all this. He was watching the argument. He was watching the competition. He knew Brahma was lying, so he got annoyed. So he revealed his true form. So he came in the form of Lord Shiva in front of them. He punished Brahma and cursed that no one would ever pray to him or worship him also. You must all be knowing that we never, worship Brahma. I'm told there is one Brahma temple, but I don't know how many have visited it or seen this. So Brahma was...
Ma'am,
yes.
ma'am, in that one Brahma temple also there is no, it's now become unholy. Nobody
Yes,
prays over there.
You are
It's
right. You are right.
become just a statue. It's nothing else.
Correct. You are right. So nobody visits Brahma temple because all children, you all know, you will be time and again will be told not to lie, to be honest, sincere, everything, hardworking, helpful, whatnot. All your gurus, your teachers, your parents, elders, everybody will be telling you not to lie. And when we all know Lord Brahma lied, everybody will be really wonderstruck, and we don't like it. We don't know what to do. At that time, Shiva comes to help. He says, let nobody pray to you. Let nobody worship you. Let there be no temples. So that is why we never say, whenever we are tired, we may say, oh Rama, oh Krishna, whatever the deity you like or you are accustomed to. We never say, oh Brahma. It's very rare. I don't think any one of us say, oh Brahma. So Lord Shiva made them realize that there was a third power mightier than them. So Shiva was more powerful. Then he says, the creator. He was the creator, at that time the preserver and the destroyer of the universe. So both of them really felt very bad. Yes.
But they say Vishnu created Brahma
Yes.
and Shiva created Vishnu.
Yes. Correct. So, but still, when these two were arguing, they were lying. Brahma was lying. He had to interfere. So Shiva comes in the form of his original form. So in between them, and he curses Brahma. And since this time, the first time, since this was the first time Shiva appeared in his manual form, he was always in the form of a Lord Shiva only. But first time he appeared before them in the form of linga. Nobody had seen him earlier coming in the form of a linga, that too such a huge linga with shining edges and ends, and it had no beginning, no end at all. It was so huge. Everything was so surprising. So people were then, who came to know after that, they were wonderstruck.
Ma'am, like a universe and
Yes, you're
like
right.
a universe, we don't know which came first.
Correct. Like that he appeared.
Ma'am, this is Nayana. I want to say that in the word God only, we only write it in capital letters because it means a generator, organizer, and destroy the whole word. But then to make it short, we write it as God.
Srishti, Sthiti, Laya. That is interpreted as God. Okay?
Just like a egg and a chicken, you don't know what came first.
I know, yeah, correct. So, because Shiva, for the first time, manifested himself as a linga, this day is considered to be extremely auspicious and is celebrated all over the world. We can see, even in foreign countries these days, many people, they worship Shiva, they have Shiva temples there. So this became a very famous, auspicious, sacred, divinely day, and that was popularly named as Mahashivratri. They don't even say Shivaratri, they say Mahashivratri, the great night of Shiva, where everybody is very happy to prostrate and seek his blessings, pray to him. May God bless you all. I'm sure you all will pray to Lord Shiva on the 1st of this month, March, and seek his blessings. God bless you all. Namaste. Hariom.
Can I tell something, ma'am?
Please.
There are like 12 types of Shivratris, and also this day is considered when Lord Shiva became Mount Kailash.
Correct. Exactly. Very nice. Very good.
Thank you, madam.
Thank you, Dr. Sachin. Thank you so much. Had a wonderful time with children.
Thank you. All questions on this we can take in the end.